I am happy. I'm happy because many prominent people are seeing exactly what our eyes see, are seeing exactly what Prince Harry and Meghan have been up against. So members of the squad, Dolly Parton's sister Stella Parton has had a few words to say about the jealousy the royal family has had towards the love Prince Harry and Meghan have for one another. And she also blasted Prince William and Kate Middleton's jealousy over loved up Harry and Meghan. Everyone was jealous and treated Harry and his gorgeous, talented, brilliant wife like outcasts. That is part of what she said. Now, Stella Parton had a few choice words to say about the royal family. First of all, she expressed how the royal family was a very toxic institution. As such, it was no surprise that Harry and Meghan decided to leave the royal cult that calls itself a family to relocate overseas. And with that being said, they have managed to raise 2 children away from the media scrutiny, from the tabloid abuse. Members of the squad, I don't think we can refer to what tabloid media has done to Harry and Meghan as scrutiny. It's been abuse. That's how we should refer to it, because that's what it's been. They've been happy to showcase the fact that they are racist towards Meghan. So then, if that's the case, let's expose them all for who they are. Now, and I'm glad that people like Stella Parton, who have a huge profile, are seeing exactly what we are seeing. We are seeing currently. People with a reasonable mind can see exactly what is right in front of them. Now, Stella admitted that there was jealousy within the royal family in response to Harry's marriage. They were jealous. Not just in the royal family, also among staff members. Even the Karens were jealous that Prince Harry, their favorite prince, finally fell in love and was settling down once and for all. Members of the squad, they were jealous. They were jealous of that. And because of that, they thought that if they bully his wife, then perhaps they can get her to leave Harry alone and then blame her for leaving. Because make no mistake, I talked about this a few days ago. And this is what I said. I said that why have the media been saying that Meghan would bolt on Prince Harry even before she even got married? What were the tabloid media doing that will make Meghan bolt? And in that instance, one thing came to my mind. Remember that just a few days after Prince Harry, and Meghan came out as, boyfriend and girlfriend, that they were dating, in front of the entire world. Remember what happened? Harry had to issue a letter condemning the racial abuse towards Meghan and the harassment that his then girlfriend Meghan was facing. And then, this tabloid media, they believe that if they bully Meghan so much, they can get her to leave Harry. Because make no mistake, Meghan knows what this is about. They know what the tabloid media want. They know it. Whenever the tabloids write their articles, they openly showcase their racism towards Meghan, like what Dan Woodward said, that he believed the royal family should remain whiter than white, just as what he said. And if they're so happy to showcase their racism to the eyes of the entire world, then let's expose them for exactly who they are. And I'm glad that voices like Stella Parton are all adding and seeing exactly what has happened to Prince Harry and Meghan. They're all adding their voice to what Harry and Meghan had to escape. They see the jealousy of the royal family towards the love that Harry and Meghan have for one another. They see it, and they are openly voicing exactly what they've seen themselves. Now, Stella herself said that had a few choice words about the royal family. First of all, she expressed how the royal family was a very toxic institution, and that's what it is. I mean, Prince Harry, in an interview with James Corden, said that he just had to escape the toxicity. I mean, it was damaging his mental health. And yet, unfortunately, you have some commentators, the so-called carnival of so-called experts, going on national TV, whining and moaning, telling Harry not to openly speak about his experiences, at the same time some of them are writing books about Prince Harry and Meghan. People that, by their own admission, for instance, they have said that, hey, look, they have never met Meghan. But guess what? They're writing a book about Meghan. And they've never met Meghan. And Meghan has never contributed these books that they're writing about her. Members of the squad. And I'm glad that Prince Harry and Meghan escaped this form of toxicity. Now, as such, to Stella Parton, it was no surprise that Prince Harry and Meghan decided to leave the royal family to relocate overseas. With that being said, they managed to raise their two children away from, media scrutiny. Baby Archie and baby girl Lipetana. They did it for their kids, their children. Stella also said that regardless of who the perpetrators of that jealousy may be, because members of the royal family were jealous and are still jealous of the love and bond between Prince Harry and Meghan, it is fair to say that Prince William and Kate Middleton are not currently on good terms with the couple on the matter of jealousy. That's what Stella Parton said. Let me read exactly what she said. She said, Stella admitted that there was jealousy within the royal family in response to Harry's marriage to Meghan. Regardless of who the perpetrators of that jealousy may be, it is fair to say that Prince William and Kate Middleton are not currently on good terms with the couple. Which brings me to one question, and any single reasonable person should ask themselves this question. Who have been the main beneficiaries of the smear campaign targeted towards Prince Harry and Meghan? Members of the squad, look no further. You will find that Prince William and Kate Middleton have been the biggest beneficiaries of the smear campaign targeted towards Prince Harry and Meghan. On Prince William's birthday, it was turned into an opportunity at trashing Prince Harry. Instead of talking about Prince William, it turned into an opportunity at trashing and abusing Prince Harry. On Kate's birthday, similarly, Meghan was abused once again in a blatant attempt at uplifting or doing PR for Kate Middleton. Who have been the biggest beneficiaries? William and Kate Middleton. That's who the tabloids do it for. They smear Harry and Meghan to try and do PR for Kate and William. It's like they can't even stand on their own. They need the tabloids to do PR for them. And how do they do it? By smearing Harry and Meghan. And so Stella said this, that she did not blame Prince Harry for doing what he felt was right by his family. Her following comments confirmed as much. And she said this, and I quote, I don't blame Harry for manning up and getting his family away from that toxic waste heap. Reasonable people are seeing exactly what Prince Harry and Meghan have been through and are openly speaking up. We are not alone. We are many, a global community, and every single person is standing up to exactly what they're seeing. The bullying, the ongoing harassment of Prince Harry and Meghan. It is not a crime to choose love. The royal family wanted Harry to pick misery because that is the destiny of the spares in the royal family. From Princess Margaret, who was denied of her love because the person that she wanted to marry was a divorcee. The man she wanted to marry was a divorcee. Instead, the farm chose the person that she would marry. And after a matter of time, she got a divorce. And the rest is history. She lived an unhappy life. She lived an unhappy life, members of the squad. A very, very unhappy life. Because she was told what to do with her life. She was directed by the farm on who to marry. And for that, she was miserable. During those times, the Queen Elizabeth herself was not even more popular than Princess Margaret. They painted her as some form of, party girl, like how they've tried to paint Prince Harry, like the party prince. And then, when the Queen ascended to the throne, what did the tabloids do? They smeared Margaret to uplift the Queen. Exactly what they're doing right now. Smearing Prince Harry to uplift Prince William. Once again, history is repeating itself, and the farm truly never changes. And with what Princess Anne herself said, that about the will of the royal family, that will, it cannot change. It just remains the same. That means that the institution, the farm, will never change. And that's like how they smear the spares in the royal family. They have repeated it with Prince Harry. And that's how you see the practices repeating itself with the royal family. They don't change, and clearly they do not change one bit. From Princess Margaret to Prince Andrew, once again, another spare. Completely miserable, completely destroyed by his own doing of sleeping with underage women. Virginia Giuffre, for one, who sued him. And Prince Andrew had to pay money to a woman he claimed he never ever met. Members of the squad. That's how bad it was. And another spare ruined and destroyed. So whenever you see them asking about Prince Harry, demanding he comes back, it is anger. Anger that they have not been able to destroy him. I've said this before and I will say it again. It is anger that they have not been able to destroy the spare. The wheels of the royal family, the wheel does not change. It remains the same. Its practices remain the same. What they do to the spares remains the same. The goal is their destruction. The destruction of their reputation. For them to live miserable lives. While the heirs to the throne, they are the ones that they do PR for. That they do give positive press for members of the squad. That's how the farm and the tabloids operate. And that's why when they see Prince Harry happy, they try to paint a narrative that Prince Harry is not happy. Despite Prince Harry is by himself in his own admission that he and Meghan feel relaxed now that they're in California, Montecito, that this is the life that he's always wanted to live. Despite Prince Harry saying that himself in the Me You Can't See, they try to scrap his words, to rewrite with their own words, the words of the so-called carnival, so-called experts, because they are so desperate on painting that narrative that Prince Harry is miserable. When in reality, that is not the truth. Harry escaped, and abusers are upset and pounding walls with anger that Harry is finally happy and away from them. They can't accept that he's away from them, that he's not in their clutches, that Harry is not in their grasps, that they can fully, completely destroy him, because that is the goal of the tabloid media and the farm itself. I mean, we have seen like the Queen's own private secretary, Edward Young, or Jason North, being revealed as the people behind the smear campaign targeting Prince Harry and Meghan day in, day out. And even Prince William appointing Jason North as a trustee in his independent charity, Earthflow Prize, whatever it's called, or Earthflow or Artshot, whatever it's called. That's what he did. They're openly showcasing exactly the part that they're playing in the constant bullying and harassment of Prince Harry and Meghan. Their jealousy of Prince Harry and Meghan, the jealousy of the love and affection that Prince Harry and Meghan have for one another, because we do know that Kate Middleton and Prince William truly are on shaky grounds in their marriage, with all these allegations of Prince William's never-ending infidelity. Again, he does take after Charles. And I like what Stella said. I don't blame Harry for manning up. Do you see that? Do you see what I've been saying? Harry is a real man. And it pisses the currents off. At the same time, they are jealous of what they see. What a father, what a husband is willing to do to keep his wife and children safe. He is willing to go to court to fight for the safety of his wife and children. He is willing to take his wife and child from a toxic place and bring them to a place whereby they can be happy. A place whereby a mother will not have to pass a newspaper stand to watch his son get racially abused. Harry did that, and he did that because of love. He did that for the love of his wife. Now that he has a family to protect, he will protect them. He's showing that every single day, members of the squad. Now, Stella also said this, and I quote, when those kids, that is Harry and Meghan, walked into that church, everyone was jealous and treated Harry and his gorgeous, talented, brilliant wife like outcasts. I smelled jealousy a mile away, which also brings me to what happened during the Jubilee service of Thanksgiving, with all those eyes fixed on Prince Harry and Meghan. The jealousy, you could see and smell the jealousy that they had towards Prince Harry and Meghan. You could see it, you could smell it just a mile away. Whether you're watching on TV, yes, that was the husband, that was Prince Harry, that was Meghan. You tried to break them and you failed. They escaped. The toxic clutches of a racist tabloid media, a racist and very much bigoted tabloid media, and they are pissed off. They have not been destroyed as the tabloids and the farm would have wanted to achieve. And that's why you see them being so pissed off, being so jealous, because when they look at Harry, they see a man who would do anything to protect his wife and children, and they are jealous. They are jealous, members of the squad. Now, someone said that, now Stella also said that, looking back, Harry and Meghan will have felt that they did the right thing. So here you have it, folks. What do you think about every single thing that Stella Parton has had to say about Prince Harry and Meghan? And there's also one thing that she said that I wanted to share with all of you. Something very, very significant about, hate. She said that every single person should choose love. Exactly what I've always said, members of the squad, in these videos that I've been making, members of the squad. Exactly what I've been saying. That we should all aspire to choose love, because love shall always win. Hate will never, ever win. Hate shall never win. Only love will win, members of the squad. And these are the exact words of Stella Parton. She said this: hate will never win. No matter how much hate is projected towards others. Do you hear that, Prince William? Do you hear that, King Wilton? Do you hear that, UK top media? Do you hear that, those Karens obsessed with Prince Harry? Do you hear that? No matter how much hate is projected towards others, hate will never win. Have you ever seen a blade of grass growing up through the cracks in a sidewalk? Love is life. Hate is like a slab of concrete. It has to be broken to remove it. Love will win. I choose love. I think we can honestly say Stella Parton is a member of the Sussex squad. I think we can honestly say that. We can honestly say that for sure. With every single thing that she has had to share, with all of us. Members of the squad. The world sees what Prince Harry and Meghan have been up against. The world sees it. They see it. And to be quite frank with you, I am glad. I am glad that more eyes are being opened. Eyes of reasonable people are being opened to see exactly what Prince Harry and Meghan have been through. People like Stella Parton already see what we all see and what we continue to see. She even sees the ones who are truly jealous of Harry and Meghan. Prince William and Kate Middleton, the jealousy is eating them up. They are the main beneficiaries of the smear campaign targeting Prince Harry and Meghan. They see that. Stella sees that herself with her own two eyes, and that's why she name-dropped William and Kate Middleton. Members of the squad, she name-dropped them because she sees exactly what we see. Members of the squad, may God bless Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. I'm glad that our community continues to grow. And I cannot wait to see our favorite royal couple on Monday tomorrow. I cannot wait. As soon as we see Prince Harry and Meghan, I will brief you immediately. And make no mistake about one thing. Always know this. The haters will also be watching because they are hooked and obsessed. No matter what they've done to try and destroy Prince Harry and Meghan, to ruin their reputation, they see it completely failing and crumbling down. All their plots against Harry and Meghan are failing and crumbling down. Harry and Meghan are thriving higher and higher because they are blessed by God. And we can see that. We can see that clearly, members of the squad. We see that. And I'm thankful. Thank you, Stella Parton, for speaking up against the jealousy that Prince William and Kate Middleton clearly exude and see over loved up Prince Harry and Meghan's marriage, because they don't have it. They don't have it. Remember what happened during Wimbledon, whereby we saw Kate Middleton and Prince George arriving on their own in that Range Rover. Prince William was already at Wimbledon waiting for them. Clearly, it showed me one thing. They don't even live together. They do not live together one bit. I'm assuming perhaps Prince William has chosen to continue engaging in his behaviors. At the same time, the tabloids cover up for him. And what does he do in exchange for that? On his birthday, he gives the tablet a gift. The gift of continuing their bullying of Prince Harry and Meghan, because that's what they do. That's what the tablet does. Tablet media, they bully Harry and Meghan. We have to say it, what they do. They do bully Harry and Meghan every single day. On William's birthday, it turns about to being all about Prince Harry, about trashing William, trashing Harry. He can't stand seeing Prince Harry happy. I mean, Prince William himself even referred to Prince Harry as being in an alien world. What alien world or alien land is he talking about, Prince William? What alien world? You plotted his downfall. You plotted the downfall of Meghan and you failed. You failed. William's attempts at destroying Harry and Meghan have failed and continue to fail. And the world sees his jealousy of Prince Harry and Meghan. He sees it. We all see it. I don't know why I see it as this, because, as a form of rite of passage, like the royal family, the farm, for instance. Let me use an example with what happened to Margaret and even what's happened to Prince Andrew and the beneficiaries of their smears, the direct heirs to the throne, from Prince Charles to the Queen Elizabeth. I don't know why it feels like it's a form of rite of passage that before someone ascends to the throne, like what Prince William ascends to the throne, that somehow the farm feels that they need to destroy the spare. I don't know why I feel like it's a form of rite of passage, because it's happened throughout history. I mean, history tells you how the royal family behaves, how they engage, and we are seeing them repeating history once again, members of the squad. I want you to hear your opinion about what do you think about all of this that is happening right now. I want to hear your direct opinion about all of this, members of the squad. And with that and so much more, one thing I can say is that the royal family will fail. Any attempts that they throw at Prince Harry and Meghan to fail are doomed to failure, because Harry and Meghan are thriving and flying higher and higher. And you can even see just how upset the Rangers are right now over the fact that Prince Harry is on his way alongside his beautiful wife Meghan. I like what Harry said in the past, that whatever Meghan and I do, we shall do together as a team. And once again, Harry is showing it. They're living it. They're living exactly what Harry said, as a team. And Meghan will be there to support her husband as he addresses the United Nations. And you can understand and see why the Rangers, the tabloid media, is upset. Because no matter what they've done, they have not been able to destroy Prince Harry and Meghan. And they will keep on failing. No matter how many times they could keep on trying, they will keep on failing. They will never succeed at destroying Prince Harry and Meghan. Never. Harry and Meghan are blessed. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and support our Evergreen family on YouTube. Love family always and forever. What do you think about Stella Parton? I love her. I love her already. She is an amazing woman, and what she said are practically facts. And I love that our community keeps on growing day in, day out, with prominent people with a platform seeing exactly what our own two eyes can see. The bullying and constant harassment of Prince Harry and Meghan by the tabloid media, the jealousy of William and Kate, what the farm, the plotting to destroy Prince Harry and Meghan, what they're doing right now. And let's expose what they're doing to the entire world, members of the squad. I love everything that Stella Parton said. Love will always win. Stay tuned to our next video. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.